ọ̀rọ̀ kan ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́nujọ́ mẹ́ta yìí tó jẹ́ wípé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ ilẹ̀ aláwọ̀ dúdú kò kàn bomi tútù sí ni lọ́kàn nìkan, ó gbomijé lójú àwa míì. Kí dẹ̀ nìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí ni wípé Liberian president lọ sí US pẹ̀lú àwọn dignitaries ẹ̀. Ibi tán ti ń ṣàṣàrò pẹ̀lú US President Trump láti rí ibi tí US President either politely or insult wise, whatever it is, President Trump ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ Liberian president pé òyìnbó ẹ̀ dùn pé bo ló ti kọ́ òyìnbó. Nínú àwọn comment tí mo rí 85% ẹ̀ ló ń bú President Trump. Unfortunately mi ní rí bí ọ̀pọ̀ nínú yín ṣe rí torí wípé wọ́n ní amúkùn ẹrù ẹ wọ́ ó lókè lẹ́wọ̀ ẹ wò sàlẹ̀. Respect tá à ń sọ yìí kì í ṣe nǹkan tó jẹ́ automatic lásán. It has to be earned. Akèrègbè ló máa ń sọ ibi tí wọ́n máa sokùn mọ́ lọ́rùn ẹ̀. Ó ní bàbá dẹ̀ ṣe pé gbá ẹ̀ náà ṣe máa ń pè é. Èkíní ni wípé trend kan tá a ti rí ní Africa. I'm using Africa as a case study torí wípé ibẹ̀ lọ́lọ́run ń dá pé jù lórílẹ̀ àgbáyé. It's either you accept it as a fact or not. Trend yẹn ni wípé tí president kan bá jẹ, ìgbà tí another one ń bá máa dé kò wá síbi tó lọ bí regime ṣe lọ ṣe lè burú tó. Wọ́n ti ṣe ní normal trend yẹn ní Africa wípé the next one ó máa jẹ́ ká béèrè fún eléyìí tó ti lọ tẹ́mi wá fẹ́ bọ́. Ẹ wò bá a ṣe bú Buhari tó, ẹ wò bá a ṣe ṣépè fún tó, ẹ wo gbogbo ègún àtèpè tá a gbé Jonathan ṣẹ́. Ǹjẹ́ mọ̀ wípé nígbà tí Buhari dé ṣe la tún ń bẹ Ọlọ́run pé kírú Jonathan tún padà. A tún wá ń bú Buhari, a ṣépè fún ìdílé ẹ̀ everything. Ǹjẹ́ jẹ́ mọ̀ pé láyé síkò Tinubu yìí ṣe la tún ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún Elédùmarè pé kó gbé Buhari padà. Tá a bá wá jẹ́ kí elections wáyé again tá a máa jà fún change of constitution tó jẹ́ kí wọ́n mú ẹni tí kí wọ́n ti ẹni tí ó ra generator stolen generator mọ́lé for 26 years tí àwọn olóṣèlú wa tó ń jí billions tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe ń padà bọ̀ á sípò. A dẹ̀ sọ pé orí wa pé ní Nàìjíríà àti Africa. Mo ń sọ àwọn examples wọ̀nyí so that ẹ máa mọ̀ díẹ̀ tó jẹ́ wípé irú President Trump ó wà justified even if he had done worse to any African leader. Ó ní nǹkan kan tó ń pè ní galamsey ní Ghana. Who are the African leaders? Who are the Ghanaian leaders who allowed the mining of gold even at the expense of the community dwellers? Back to Nigeria, they said we have spent 18 billion naira. Do you know how much that is in dollars? Yet, there is not one functional refinery in Nigeria. African leaders, I am asking you today, what exactly are Africans asking for that we do not deserve or that we do not have the resources to achieve everything we are asking for? Can we have any African leader that can convince us that we are asking for too much as a people? I'm asking. Unfortunately, what African leader, apart from the three presidents that just joined forces together, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, what other African leader, what one can convince us that we are asking for too much? Finally, because of you people's selfishness and wickedness, it is in Africa that we see our politicians that are having 50, 60 cars as escorts, private properties that they can't even remember. In a nation where people cannot feed again. So many of us said it. How many months, how many years ago? The time will come, you African leaders, you will not only be disgraced, you will not only be embarrassed at home, but even outside the shores of Africa, you people will be disgraced. It is happening right in our presence, right in our lifetime. Now, when some of us were growing up, the trend was that the whites, they were coming to Africa to seek for jobs. It was when you politicians took over that you allowed that trend to become reversed. I won't say much more than this. I'll be back.